Two AI models, the same empty Godot project and the same game design document. One of them costs a fraction of the other, so that is the test. The game that they will have to build is a Cyberpunk Endless Runner out of a pack of more than 70 models. The first one is Claude Opus 5, one of the most powerful AI models, but also very expensive, and on the other hand, we will have MiniMax Code. Specifically, we'll use its new M3 model, so let's see what each one builds and what each one costs. So first of all, this is the asset pack that both games are gonna be using. So here I am in the completely empty Godot project, and I mean empty because the only thing that I have here are the concept images of the game that I wanna create, and the super detailed game design document with every single mechanic that I want my game to have, that as you can see has over 300 lines. Then I have the assets folder with the asset pack that I've showed you a second ago, that well contains the different platforms, some enemies, and also a character that well has, as you can see, a lot of animations that then well MiniMax and Claude will be using. Okay, so here I am in MiniMax Code, which you can download directly with the link in the description. Here I've opened my Godot project. I've set it to full authorization so that it can work autonomously. I turned on thinking, and I'm gonna be using the latest model, M3. Then I can just tell it to create the game, following the docs folder that I showed you a second ago. And also before hitting enter, I'm gonna go to the asset store, look for Godot AI, and download this plugin. It is completely free and open source, and it's gonna allow the AI to create new nodes, new scenes, in one word, interact with the Godot editor. Things that by default they cannot really do comfortably. Some stuff worth knowing about this M3 model is that in terms of performance, in different benchmarks, as you can see, it's very close to other very popular models such as Opus 4.7, GPT 5.6, at a fraction of their cost, okay? M3 is open weight, in high in phase, with billions of parameters, and has 1 million context. Okay, so here's the first version that MiniMax dropped. Okay, so we have the main menu, and well, we have the platforms spawning, and the player moving around. Remember, this was just one prompt. Here, for example, we have the main scene, okay, with the environment, the initial platforms, the character, and all that, and well, all the logic, of course. Now, something that I wanna try out is remote control. So let me just click connect, and well, follow this process that is very simple. I just need to download the app on my phone and enter this code. Oh, and also before I forget, you also have a complete agent team over here with the code, verifier, general, which can also help you with your game development process, for example. So you just define the goal and MiniMax will build the team as if they were like real people. And of course, this model has persistent memory, it can generate skills for repetitive work, etc. So I'm gonna download it from the Play Store. Then in the sidebar, I have to select MiniMax Code, enter pairing code, then the code is 1968, click on pair, and there, okay, it has connected successfully. Make sure that also on your mobile you are logged in with the exact same account as in your desktop. Now here from my phone I can access the exact same conversation and tell it whatever I need. For example, I know I want to improve the game, what could we do? And I can send it, and it's gonna appear directly on my desktop as well. So for the next iteration, it added the main menu and also a game over screen. It still has to work a little bit on the core loop, and well, after working with MiniMax for quite a while, this was what I ended up having. So we have the infinite generation, okay, we can move around, we have the different animations that, as you can see, they look very good. We have these turrets, as you can see, that shoots at us. And also with the click, as you can see, I can shoot. Also the UI looks way cleaner, and overall it feels way more like an actual game. So I should be able to shoot at this guy. Well, I failed, but you do get the idea, right? So overall, I think that the assets are very cool, that MiniMax was able to use them all to actually create the game that I wanted. And it's more like a step-by-step process, okay? It wasn't just, okay, telling it to create the game and it did it in the first try. And I know that it still may require more work, but well, you do get the idea, right? And the cool thing is that anytime, okay, that I didn't like anything, I could take a screenshot of, for example, the main menu, send it to MiniMax and tell it to, for example, change the font, the style, or whatever it is. And well, on the other hand, okay, this is what Claude created, okay, well, it does look and feel a little bit different, like way more complex, okay, than what we were able to do with MiniMax. And was also more straightforward. Like, I think this was just 1, 2, 3 prompts at most. But well, in general, like the environment and the mechanics and everything, like is a little bit better. So here, for example, we can jump, we can move, we can of course shoot at the different turrets and the different enemies. And well, you do get the idea, okay? I love the shader that we have here, like some kind of lava or anything like that. The city in the background. So of course, while this one would also require a little more work to actually make it a complete game and all that, the base that we currently have is very, very good. Oh my god, yes, just take a look at the main scene. Yep, looks super, super good. But here's what's super important to consider. In Minimax, I used a $50 subscription, whereas in Claude, I was using a $100 a month subscription. The important thing is that both Minimax and Claude use around 10% of the weekly usage limit. But for example, with Claude, I really had a lot of short window pressure because it used around 72% of my 5-hour limit in the different sessions. Both worked for something like 4 or 5 hours. So with Minimax, you literally get twice as much usage as with Claude, at least in this test, because it was half the price, $50 versus $100 each plan. Once again, these are just rough estimates, but I think that they're still helpful. A folder of models and one agent turned into a real game. I got an exclusive 12% discount for you to start using Minimax code. Go ahead and claim it with a link in the description and in the pinned comments. See you in the next one.